Hello. So I'm going to talk to you today about your English lesson. You've been looking at adjectives today, and don't just stay with the worksheet. What I thought would be really good is if you start a writing journal. If you've got any sort of book at home like this, it can be a combination of a sketch pad and a book, or you could make one with bits of paper and sort of sew it together. I know some of you are quite good at that. So each day I'm going to try and set you a title, a writing task, or you don't have to wait for me, you can just do it yourself as well, and add some illustrations. So here's one here. So this is how I like to write. Sometimes I'm writing stories, sometimes I'm writing ideas, but this one here I decided to do in a circle. And then once you've written, even if it's a poem, just a phrase, look, here we go, you can go back in and add some drawings. This is something I used, like the other day, I took a photograph here, and I'm going to stick that in my sketch pad. Now, anyone that knows me, I've shown you this sketch pad many times before. I then go and I decorate it. But every day, if you build up a nice journal, in here, I don't know if this is going to come out back to front. There we go. Creative writing journal. I've written down some of the words here that you're going to do on the worksheet. These things here, like the bird, the chapter, the underground pizza club, and the winter months and the airlines, these are the subjects of the sentence. What you need to do is to try and add some adjectives. So things like a bird. You can hear the birds behind me. I've got a nice view out here. The birds would tweet, twitter, fly, scamper, fight, glide. So if you write down as many words as you can think of and then come up with a few sentences. We call this micro writing. So for example, let's see if I can do this like this. The bird. So I could write bird. So twitters, not Twitter as in Twitter, twitters, glides, flaps. I think they sort of chat. There's quite a few birds here that sit up on the aerials, and they have a really good chat. I every morning when I come out, I scrunch up a rice cake, and I put them just, I don't know if you can see up here. Let me just show you up here. Here, I put up some rice cakes on here, and when I come out in the morning, there's always a few little birds waiting for me that fly off as soon as I come out. So flaps, feeds. What else do they do? They sing. Can you hear that one? Okay, so I'm now going to put it into a sentence. So I'm not very good with bird names. So the yellow bird. Was singing. With all his heart. Making wonderful music for all to hear. That's enough. That's an extended sentence, bit of micro writing. Doesn't have to be a whole story. I might want to go on and turn it into a story. But let's see if you can extend your writing today. Then if you want, you can add a little picture of a bird. Keep seeing lots of birds coming behind. I'm going to put my bird on the aerial. I'm trying to draw backwards here. Some little music notes coming out. And maybe he's actually eating some of my rice cake. Anyway, spend a few minutes Don't have to, best handwriting, maybe brainstorm, think of some ideas, and just write a paragraph using one of the subject matters. So I've used bird. You could use, what else have we got here? An underground pizza club. Now that's a good subject, isn't it? You could use winter months. And the other one is an airline. Lots of things to talk about that at the moment. So these are the subjects of the lesson. You've got to write a sentence using as many adjectives as you can and then put it into a small paragraph, a bit of micro writing. That's it. Decorate it. Maybe start a little writing journal today. And yesterday, I don't know if you saw, I posted a little bit of creative writing. Some of you have already sent me in some great poems of cats and various other things and stories. Put those together, be really nice by the end of this lockdown to come out with a beautiful book that you can show to everybody and you can say, what did I do during the lockdown? Well, I created this wonderful writing journal. Okay, and I'll talk to you a bit about that tomorrow. Bye.